put in thy mouth, saith Yahweh, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Right. To cause them to be written on paper, for they are faithful and true. Go on.
Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
And not only are they faithful and they are true, but guess what? Also as well, you get also guidance from it. That's why the scripture says that through the scriptures these things are written for our learning and instruction. So these scriptures are instruction based as well. That's why you got the commandments, and then you have examples of the prophets and what they did and what they didn't do. So you would apply those same concepts. Go on, brother.
For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
Right, all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. And when you look around England, especially where we're at, people don't have no faith here. They're faithless. This is why people, they impress other people, or they fit in to do what other people are doing. They don't think for themselves. Okay, they have no understanding. So when all hell breaks loose, if they don't have faith now, when all hell breaks loose, when the economy collapses, all you're going to see is people screaming and bawling out and crying out. That's all you're going to see. And these young girls over here, I mean, they're going to be in the most terrible situation ever when that deal goes down. Okay, because really, their behinds really shouldn't be out here walking in the street like this. They should be at home learning how to cook some food up and learn how to guide the children.
Sew some clothes and whatnot.
They shouldn't be out there walking on the street like that. That's just what I'm saying. But yet when these girls get raped on the street, all of a sudden I'm supposed to lament for that, right? So that's showing you right here that this society is through. It's done. It's through. It's a wrap, man. Okay, but going back to the point of the matter, these people don't have no faith out here, man. And everything's going smooth. So just imagine when all hell breaks loose down there. You're going to really see the ugliness of the people. Go on, brother.
Behold, saith Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world.
Right, I will bring plagues upon the world. Okay, what's the plagues? Let's read the plagues. Go on.
The sword, famine, death and destruction.
Right, sword, famine, death and destruction. Let's deal with the sword now. The sword could either be psychological warfare or the nuclear destruction. Go on.
Famine.
Famine, which the word famine means a scarcity of food, which you get the word faint from, which means hungry. So that's going to come in existence as well. Cannibalism is coming back in a big way as well, which just happening in Venezuela as I speak. Okay, so if that's happening over there, and over here goes to a hyperinflation as they're going through, guess what? Cannibalism is coming over here as well. Okay? Because you got a lot of people that came over from where they lived at to escape the hell from their country, and they're going to meet the same hell that they was running away from, and not even more hell. Go on, brother.
Death and destruction.
Right, death and destruction. That's what the Bible prophesies in these proud cities. Okay? So England is going to go through some crap that you've never seen before. That you never even thought that was possible. I mean, we think it's possible because we have the higher understanding. We're elevated to a certain level of understanding. We're vibrating on a different level of understanding. So we can see that all things are possible. But these maggots out here, these everyday Jones and James on the street that can't hold a proper conversation, right? They don't understand what's going on. They think that England is always going to be nice and dandy and you can just do what you want and act silly, act like a bunch of animals. But there's going to come a time where the game plan is going to stop, man. Okay, and all of these tough guys out here that's trying to walk, poke their chest out, stick up their head, and they're going to do something. They're going to be the ones crying like a bunch of bitches on that thing. That's what's going to go down. Okay, go on.
For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth.
For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Go on.
And their hurtful works are fulfilled.
Right, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. We're living in it right now. We're living in the wickedness right now. You got men on men, women on women, gender bending, food manipulation, air pollution, all of this stuff, man. No father in sight. They go another one right there. No father in sight.
She's a heathen though. Look, she's a heathen.
Right. You understand? Okay. So all of the order, what's that, bro?
close Ethiopian.
Right. And this is the whole thing. But the point of the matter is the reason why this earth is going to go through painful things, painful times. Why? Because if the ordinances are not being kept. See, when you keep the laws of the Lord, everything works lovely. Everything works fine and everything's put in place. But when you deviate from the words of life, what are you going to get? You're going to get what's coming to you, which we're reading right now. Go on.
Therefore saith Yahweh, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness.
Yeah, that's it on that. That's it on that. I don't think you finished Isaiah 24. I think it's still going to be on that.
No, I was looking why he's just reading there. That's how I was reading it down.
Yeah, I know you was reading that, but I wanted you to go back to Isaiah 24. You was reading that way before time. You gotta remember, brother. You understand? And you look at these young girls too, man. They wearing these old messed up, clownery looking wear. Come on, man. Like, what's that about, man? That's just clownery, man. Go on, brother.
It's Isaiah 24 or something from 1.
And that's just the thing about the West, man. These women out here, they want to show their asses to the world. They don't feel right without showing their asses, man. Let me show my vagina and my ass to the world so the world can see. But then, yet they look at you funny if you look at them. Come on, man. Give me a break, man.
Yeah, which is trippy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Summertime, man. You know, shorts right into the ass crack, man. And then
Right.
you're pervert for looking, man.
Right, you're a pervert for looking, right. But they're more of a pervert because look how they conducting themselves. And they know they're going to get that attention.
Yeah.
So people have been mind screwed up, man. You understand what I'm saying? These women, they believe, and I'm talking about these younger girls out here. They believe that if they show their asses for the world to see, then they'll feel better about themselves. That would then make their day. You understand? So at the end of the day, man, this society is out, man. It's through. It's through, man. It's a wrap, man.
See,
Go on, brother.
when all hell breaks loose, and you've got that little miniskirt that you're wearing, that'll be the last clothing you're gonna have on you, man.
Right, man.
That'll be you, man, throughout to the winter time.
Right, right.
You know, like,
Right. And that's just the deal, man. And I mean, even if they got a man or they in a so-called relationship, because these relationships don't last long anyway. Let's just keep it real. When you see these people in a relationship, you better believe that shit is gonna last you for 3 months. Or lesser than that. The shit don't work out, man. Relationships don't work out no more. You understand? Now I'm not saying all of them do, because you got some relationships where you might be reasonable with you and your woman, and that shit might last for years. That happens. But I'm just speaking, generally speaking. Them relationships don't last long, man. You understand? It's all bullshit. Go on, brother.
when I was growing up, like, when you went off a girl for 9 months, that was a record, man.
Right.
You were proud of that shit, man.
Right.
Then it took you another 4 or 5 years before you dated anyone that long again. And throughout that time, you'd have been with who knows how many men, the woman would have been who knows how many men.
Right.
In between that time, man.
Right. Yeah, man, because really what you're supposed to do, if you get in a relationship, that relationship's supposed to last until your dying days. That's the Bible. That's order again. Because let's say, for example, a woman just deals with any old type of man. Guess what? Now she got all different type of spirits in her because she had sex with multiple different men. And she got multiple sperm cells in her body that she can't get rid of. And that's nasty too, man. And then that same thing is going to kiss you on the lips too. Come on, man. It's gross out here. You know what I mean? You look at these women, you think, man, she's fine, she's banging, man. Her lips are popping, bro. But how many rounds those lips have been on? That's what you gotta think. You gotta think about it like that, man. Because it's nasty, man. This is the worst society that we've ever experienced, brothers. This shit is bad out here, man. It's terrible. Okay? And then when you put your rod in these women, man, you ain't even feeling nothing. Their vaginas are that fucking wide, you ain't feeling nothing, man. Because they don't screw so many men that they don't even remember how many men they screwed. And they wonder why they taking tablets and pills to get their mind in order. You understand? That's how it is nowadays, man. You ain't gonna find you can't find no pure women here. You understand? Especially in England, man. I mean, these women, they done been ran over by multiple of different men. Nasty, bro.
This is Jeremiah 16:1, and it says, the word of Yahweh came also unto me, saying, Thou shalt not take thee a wife,
Right.
neither shalt thou have sons or daughters in this place.
And the reason why, go on.
For thus saith Yahweh concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place,
Right.
and concerning their mothers that bear them,
Keep going.
and concerning their fathers that begat them in this land.
Keep going.
They shall die of grievous deaths, they shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth.
Right. Why is that? Because all hell's gonna break loose at the end of the day. This society is going down, man. A nuclear war is gonna happen, and if they're not a part of the elect, they're gonna be destroyed. You got a question?
No, I'm just listening.
Okay, that's
Is that
all right.
okay?
Yeah, that's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Keep going.
And it says, and they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven.
Right. Why? Because this society is going to go through an economic major decline. So when you have a major societal chaos, what happens? All of these major corporate businesses go out of business. The Barclays Bank across the road, that's going out of business. Okay, you won't have to get access to your money. Okay, McDonald's across the street, that's going to be shut down. The underground is going to be shut down. Everything's going to be shut down. Okay, and what's going to happen? People are going to be wailing and ranting and raving and screaming because of the confusion that just happened. And then at the same time, also because of the lack of faith they got. Okay, but we're going to know and understand the coming of those days because it was already foretold and spoken. Okay, that's what it is, man. Go on, brother.
It says, for that saith Yahweh, entered.
About that, but guess what? There's a remnant of people that still believe in it. Let me that Romans 11. What's that? You're not understanding. You're not understanding. No, check the what I'm saying is this. Listen. What I'm saying to you is this, right? You gotta gain understanding what I'm saying. You're not listening. You're not listening to what I'm saying. What I'm saying to
She's
you,
got a cap on backwards, that's why.
right? What I'm saying is this, right? Because this woman ain't understanding what I'm saying. The white Jews, listen, the white Jews ain't the Jews. They're not Jews at all.
That's a no.
Well, you're saying that.
I know that, and I know the Holocaust, they're not Jew, and
Right.
all of that.
But we are. What I'm saying is they took our heritage.
I'm saying
Right.
the Jew was with Jesus, they killed him. And
Well, they didn't
now
actually kill him.
They don't like you as black.
No, but check this out. That's see you going off again. Well, you gotta understand. She's confused in the head.
So,
What I'm saying
I'm
is
not
this, right? Yes,
confused.
you are confused. You're confused.
Educate them about blacks first, and then come and talk.
Black is just a terminology. Everybody can be called a black person. Okay, you have brown-skinned people coming from different races.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're not arguing about that.
Okay.
There is no.
I know, but you're
about
saying
that.
black. We're not dealing with the term black. We're dealing with the Israelites. We're the Israelites. We're the real
I don't
Jews.
know. I don't
That's
know.
the bottom line.
You want to fit. You
Okay.
have to be fit. You have to be accepted.
Well, we
by
are.
that
Well,
society.
guess
That
what?
Society doesn't accept
Well, guess
you.
what? Society don't accept us.
you.
That's fine and dandy.
These people
You don't have to hold the sign. What I'm saying is this. No, it's fine. What I'm saying is this. I don't like him either. I don't like him either. Okay, but what I'm saying is this is ultimately what I would like to tell you is that all of these other nations that don't like the nation of Israel, they're going to be servers under the nation of Israel. Did you know that?
Why is that?
Why is that? Give me Genesis 27 and 40.
That?
They're going to be slaves under the nation of Israel. And you're right
You
about
like that?
Huh?
And you like that?
Absolutely.
Why
Absolutely.
you want to be slaves with the different people?
Huh?
Why you want to be slaves with the different
No, they're
people?
going to be enslaved under us.
Under you?
Yes.
You as who? As
We're going
the
to be
whole world?
right. We're going to be the
Or as-
rulers of the earth, and they're going to be under us enslaved. That's what's
And
going
you
on.
like that?
Yes.
That's what's going
No,
on.
I don't like this anyway.
But it doesn't matter what you like, and it doesn't matter what society
we
says.
don't want to
Because
do
guess
it
what? You're still a slave in
Because
itself.
we've been through this. We don't want to do it.
Well, it don't really matter. You're going, brother. All your hope is this, right? Is if your line goes back to these people on the side. That's your only hope. If your line goes back to
You
these
know
people on
what
the
is my
side,
line is?
what's your line?
I don't like
Educate.
killers.
Well, guess what?
So don't believe on killers.
Well, guess what? If you don't like killers, then you shouldn't like these people too. Because these are the real killers. I'm just giving you the message.
I'm agreeing with you on those. I think the point that
Okay.
those we know them. I'm
Okay.
talking about those. They don't like you.
I don't like them either. I don't like them either. You didn't know that? these are the killers right here.
Who are
These
they?
are the real stone cold killers. All right, you want to talk about people that destroyed millions of people by dropping bombs and
Because the
stuff.
hair, the body full of hair, that means they're evil?
What's that?
No, that's
Yeah, you know what? I'll
nasty.
tell you what. You're dismissed, miss. You're
That's
dismissed because
nature.
we're not connected. We're not vibing, so you're dismissed.
I
We're gonna
want to
continue.
understand you, honestly.
No, that's fine. You're not gonna understand this. You're not gonna understand.
You're just a woman, man.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, so put that down, brother. We're not dealing with that. We're not dealing with that. Yeah, just have a nice day. Have a nice day. We're gonna continue in the spirit. What you got, brother?
Who's my
As a matter of fact, you have a husband. Are you married? Are you married? How can you divorce? How can you divorce? Well, okay, well that's fine. But what I'm saying is you're talking to me like I don't know you like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I haven't in my life.
But we've all struggled. We've all struggled. But what I'm saying is this: is that the main deal of the matter is that, and don't talk to me when I'm talking to you. Come on now. Okay, when I speak, you be quiet, and you hear me, and you hear what I say, and I hear what you have to say. Thank you. That's how we're going to do. We're going to do it in order. Okay, we're not going to talk and you talk. And if you want to do that, you can have a nice day. I'm not. No, I'm just saying. You can take a walk.
No, you don't listen to me.
Because I'm not playing on games. I'm not playing games.
You know what it is, you see in this kingdom, they allow the women to give all the mouth, you see?
Yeah, because
If he's in your country, you wouldn't do that if he's in your country.
I'm worried about you guys.
You wouldn't do it in your country. They'll stone you.
Why I don't do it?
They will stone you.
Do you believe that?
Yes.
Don't be
Yeah.
like
They'll
that.
put you to death.
No,
They
no,
would.
no. Don't be like that. They don't.
She could do this in
We
the
have
West.
ministers. We have everything.
They would stone you to death if you acted like that.
Walk up on random men and talk to them like she know them in the Western Hemisphere, but in her own country,
They'll stone her.
guess what? Hey,
If you're white,
they'll put it to death.
Yeah.
Deuteronomy 7 and 6.
And it don't really matter if you black. If you're not a part of my nation, then we have no dealings. We're the nation of Israel. Okay, go on.
It says, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Right.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people
Right.
unto himself,
Right.
above all people that are upon the face of
And
the
that's
earth."
that's the real message. These are the people of God right there. All of these people back up a little bit so they can see on the thing. You have to back up this so they can see. Because you have people watching. This ain't just for you. Okay, now, these are the people of God.
Why you want to listen?
Okay. What's that?
Why you want to listen?
Because we are superior. The Most High made it that way. You can't tell us what to do. You're not my mother. Come on now. Stop acting
Thou
like
art an holy
I am.
people
With
unto
my
the Lord
age,
thy
I
God.
am your mother. By age, I am your mother.
no, you're not. No, you're not. I'm a grown ass man. Go on, brother.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Right.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Right. He chose them to He chose them to be a special people unto himself. So we're the people of God. And when you look up the name Israel means that. Yasha Allah means he is a prince of God, or the sons of God. So the sons of God are supposed to be rulers over the earth. That's just the deal.
You said the people of Israel, but the people of Israel, they don't treat you as a special thing.
You know what it is? You know what it is? Because we're under the curse of the Most High. That's why. We broke the commandments of God, and that's what happened. But guess what? When Yahweh Shah comes back, Jesus Christ, he's going to restore order amongst his people, and we're going to be respected on the earth.
I hope so.
Okay?
But if you accept to be better than other people, it will allow now other people to think they are better than you.
Right. But they can, but you know what though? Hold on, bro. But you know what though? At the same time, they can think that they're better than us. That's fine. Because realistically speaking, they're not. They're nobodies. They're nobodies. No, they're not. They're not equal. Come on, you believe in that
Let's work
bullcrap,
on
right?
that first, and then we go after that, okay?
See, that's what I'm saying. People have been mind
Let's work on
to
that.
believe in this equal bullshit.
Yeah.
Come on, man. In this society, you got the lower class, you got the middle class, and you got the high class.
But that's
And then you got the rich. So
okay.
how are you equal?
And
Come on, you gotta
that's
think,
not
man.
fair. Okay.
It's Isaiah,
Life is not fair. Nothing's fair.
Yeah.
Go on. That's how it is.
Okay, good.
Go on.
Good.
it's Isaiah 45 and 14. And
Right.
it says, "Thus saith the Lord, the labor of Egypt,
Right.
and the merchandise of Ethiopia,
Okay.
and of the Sabians, men of stature shall come over unto thee,
Right.
and they shall be thine.
Right, they shall be dying. Go on.
They shall come after thee in chains. They shall come over, and they shall fall down unto thee.
Right, and that's figuratively speaking. Now, what's going to happen? It's literal, but some of it's figurative as well. What's going to happen is it's all of the men of stature concerning the people of Ham, who you're right about that. They don't like us. Okay, guess what? When they see the glory of the Lord upon us, they're going to submit upon us. Whether we want to accept it, whether we don't want them to be our slaves or not, they're still going to be subordinate unto us anyway. Why? Because that's the order of God Himself. Go on.
But they're growing and
He
they're
says,
stronger.
they shall make
Don't matter. Go on.
He says, they shall make supplications unto thee,
Right,
saying,
you know what the word supplication means? It means to beg. They're going to beg us. Go on.
He says, surely God is in thee, and there is none else. There is no God.
Right, so they're going to say, surely God is with thee and there's none else. So when the supreme power has its presence over His people, all of these people, they're going to have to submit. Because that power is going to be on us. And it's going to be well known that we are the children of Israel. It's going to be well known. And it's already, that information is going out in the world already. Because when you go around the world, hear what I'm saying. Right, I'll let you say what you got to say. When you look on the YouTube line, you got all of this information out there on how we're the Israelites, and you even got so-called white people that have to admit that we are the Israelites. So that's already out there, but in the kingdom of heaven, the Most High is going to have His presence on us, and all of these other nations are going to have to submit. Whether they want to or they don't want to, they're going to have to do it. And guess what? They're going to follow our ways and the commandments. Okay? But the reason why that's not going on right now, because we're under the curses, because we disobeyed God's laws. That's why. But the Most High is going to take that curse from us. We got some more, yeah?
Just going into Second Ezra 6 and 54. It says, after all these things, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures.
Yeah, they're just a bunch of nobodies, man. They're just a bunch of, tough guys. Well, I won't say tough guys. They're just a bunch of guys that think they're tough guys, but they're really just weak.
Get him on his own, he wouldn't have done that, he'd have walked around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
In
'cause a lot
groups,
of these
they're tough when they're in groups.
When all hell breaks loose, they're going to be screaming like bitches on that day.
But they grow.
Believe you me.
So the people on this list here,
Right.
are they the good or the bad? Or
These are the chosen people of God.
the people here.
All of these people.
Both sides.
It's the Most High chosen.
That's the Bible name, and this is what the white conqueror's name.
But geographically, they're far away.
Yes, we were scattered among all nations. Have you read the Bible, dear?
But Moses said, I felt.
6 and 54, it says,
I said the Israelian will never
I tell you what, before you get that, get Isaiah 40.
Moses himself, he said, people, you're not there.
What's that?
I said, Moses himself said, he felt.
Say that again?
He said, those people, to the Israeli people, I promise you, you didn't have it, you didn't.
Yeah, he didn't keep the law.
Yeah.
He didn't keep the
So
law.
they
But that's
didn't
why we're under the curses right now. That's why we do not respect them. Because that's a part of the curse that all of the other nations will call you by another name, a proverb in the Bible. Okay? That's what it is. But it's not going to happen forever. No. There's going to come a time where the Lord is going to resurrect everything back in order, and we're going to be ruling the earth in order.
He said to
So
them,
read this.
I'm
Yeah, read that.
taking you to the promised land in 40 days.
Yo, hold on. Yeah, read
Where
that.
do we
Isaiah 40 and 15. I'll get back to that.
Isaiah 40 and 15, it says, behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isle as a very little thing.
Right, you take what the eyes of every little thing on.
And Lebanon is
I
not.
tell you what, read that verse again. I wasn't listening.
Isaiah 40 and 15. Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance.
Right, that's the word of God right now. So Lord really, and the thing with the other nations, they serve a purpose to build the nation of Israel up. Okay, to build the kingdom of heaven. Are you familiar with the term of the kingdom? No, what I'm saying is the other nations, the Lord said He likened them to a drop that full of a vessel. or a bucket. Let's say you got a big jug of water, right? You're walking down the street, and some of that water goes back on the floor, triplets of it. You're not going to be concerned with it because you already got a big bucket. So that's how God sees the other nations. Now they do have a work, they do have a part to play. Their part is to build the kingdom into service. That's their part. Now, we may disagree with that. Okay, I agree with it. But regardless of what, that's how God set it up. We gotta go by what God said. We can't go by our own understanding. Give me that Proverbs.
And ain't everybody serving the white man today?
Right. That's it right there. Because guess what? And the brother's right. Because who's in power right now? Who's sitting in kingship right now? The so-called white people. So even your people at one time, your people used to rule at one time. The Babylonians, not the Babylonians, the people of Babel. Okay, well you had a guy Nimrod, okay, from the line of Cush, he ruled. You understand what I'm saying?
I know that.
So every nation always had that superiority over other nations, and that's not going to change. Yeah, get that. I tell you what, you've already read that. Now get the one you just get back.
So this is 2nd Ezra 6 and 54. It says, and after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come rule, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Right, and the people whom thou hast chosen. So there's the people that are chosen, that he chose. Because let's say, for example, you're you paint and stuff like that. Guess what? Let's say there's like, you did 20 pieces of art. Now out of the 20 pieces of art, let's set that back. Right, so let's say you're a painter of art, and you painted 20 pieces. Now out of the 20 pieces, you might pick 5 pieces of your favorite, because you created that, right? So the same thing with God himself. He created all of us, right? So he has that right to pick and choose what nation he likes the most.
May I ask you a question? How do you see God? How do you see God?
Well, it doesn't matter how I see it. I just need to follow his ways.
How do you
I respect the Most High. Okay, I acknowledge and respect the power. Okay, go on. We serve the power. He's over us. We're nobody. Okay, we're to serve the Most High. That's our purpose. Go on.
Verse 55. All this I have spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou hast made us the world for our sake.
Right, he made the world for our sake, the Israelites. This earth was made for our sake. Go on.
As for the other people, which also come of Adam,
Right.
thou hast said that they are nothing,
Right.
but be like unto spittle,
Just like Isaiah 40 and 15. Go on.
and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
You go down a verse. Keep going.
And now, O Lord, behold these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing,
Right, the heathen are talking about all of the other people. Go on.
Have begun-
Outside of Israel. Go on.
have begun to lord over us,
Right, they begun to rule over us. Go on.
and to devour us.
To devour us. Go on.
But we thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover,
Go on.
are given into their hands.
Right, are given into their hands. So how come we're the chosen people, but we're given into their hands? We're on the subordinate under them. Why is that? Go on.
If the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance of the world?
So why don't we rule the earth?
How long shall this endure?
The way I
Okay, yeah, so keep going.
Maybe you were the chosen people.
No, it's not no word. No.
Before
We're going to cut that
he
too.
disappointed Musa. But you guys disappointed Musa.
Okay,
So
yeah,
he
get
said,
Romans 11. Get
you
Romans
know
11.
where?
I know what she's talking about. What she's saying is this.
Yeah,
She's
you
saying we were the
disappointed
chosen
Moses.
people.
Yeah.
And the Lord forsakes you. No. The Lord is still dealing
Now
with
you're
Israel.
normal.
No, we not normal. We still the chosen people of God. We're
Still
going to
chosen.
cut that.
You're normal.
Cut that.
And you're always
I am normal.
Yes, but we're chosen.
I'm proud.
Right, you're normal. We're chosen. That's the
I-
difference.
You choose that as individuals.
We're